Welcome back to my channel. This is Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones. So these are heavyweight legends, This is Mike Tyson, Iron Mike Tyson. So he said, I want to get back in the ring, so I'm going to go ahead and get in shape. I'm going to go ahead and eat those extra eggs. I'm going to go ahead and eat this extra breakfast, and I'm going to go ahead and get in shape and get ahead and rebox. I'm going to get ahead and take those punches. Taking those punches are not easy. It's not easy. It takes a champion, it takes a legend, it takes a mastermind to go on this stage and fight. Including the people who are just starting boxing. Pay close attention to the way they box, pay close attention to the way they move. We have Roy Jones, who was a champion back in the days. We have him versus Mike Tyson in this new organization Mike Tyson just created. Shout out to Muhammad Ali too, who has one of the greatest boxers of all time. So Roy Jones boxes in a very smooth way. He's a knockout artist. Mike Tyson is also a knockout artist too. Mike Tyson is more iron. He goes with the motion, the bob and weave, the peekaboo. If you guys know, there is a Mike Tyson series on Hulu you can check out. They're a little bit making a lot of progress for boxing because this organization can grow into any size as possible. Mike Tyson punches very hard, but his punches will leave a dent in you. Roy Jones configures his opponent. He's a mastermind. He jabs, looks for the nose, and goes for the right. That's a knockout artist. They are really strong to be in this shape at this age. Because at this age it takes a lot of effort, heart, love, and passion to be in the stage. They love the sport of boxing too. Look at the colors they're wearing. It's really contrast. He's wearing the Kobe's colors too, by the way. This is not an easy sport when it comes to taking punches and the footwork. Footwork is 100% of boxing. If you pay close attention to what they're wearing, it shows you the sponsors. When you bob and weave, you can counter and see where the punches are coming from. But Mike Tyson is also good at defense. He can dodge, block, bob, and weave and stuff like that. Pay close attention to this, This is Iron Mike Tyson, the heavyweight champion of the world. They are both greatest boxers of all time because they rewrote history by having this match again. Pay close attention. Look at this. They're inflicting the pain. They're inflicting the pain upon each other. That's how boxing is, It's painful. Painful. The checks are coming in, the big checks, the $1 million checks are coming in for this fight. Pay close attention to the way they're punching, jab, right, left. They're trying to correct their movements they did to last time too. There's also the Jake Paul fight coming out soon if you guys are ready to watch it. Tommy Fury too. It's going to happen in the UK. Jake Paul is climbing towards the fight between KSI. So we're going to see what happens between that fight. KSI did defeat his brother Logan Paul. So we're seeing what happens to that. The Mayweather team is increasing its budget slowly for his boxers. It increases budget for Gervonta Davis, who is fighting Garcia. Pay close attention to peekaboo. In boxing, you don't pay close attention, you can get knocked out really easily. But he does have the really cool boxing gloves, Shout out to his sponsors. Shout out to Showtime, to Thriller for all this, helping these boxers with their career. The career of a boxer is not easy, you go through a lot of lawsuits on the side, there's also the wrong people that can be around you, the wrong sponsors and stuff like that. But there is a lot of people you meet, and a lot of champions you go against in their ring. Each one deserves a certain kind of respect to deserve, And Nagano, if you guys didn't know, Nagano is trying to go into boxing. So there is a path for him to go into boxing. There's always a path more. Because I know he did get released from the UFC. But with patience comes great knowledge. Because Mike Tyson does have also a podcast called Hot Boxing Mike Tyson. You guys want to check it out. Roy Jones is one of the greatest boxers of all time for taking this fight. Because this is one of the first fights that had to be repeated in the history of all time. Pay close attention through the sponsors, because Thriller worked hard for making this fight happen. You know, the sponsors worked hard. Mike Tyson's inflicting a lot of pain on this. I'm terrified of him. Roy Jones is getting ready for the knockout. Look at that. Roy Jones, look at that. Look at the pay close attention to this outfit. You know, he has the black too. They both have black, so they have similarities and stuff like that. Because Mike Tyson does like to box a lot, but Mike Tyson does have a couple kids too. You know, shout out to his kids. He does smoke weed too. So pay close attention to the way to dodge. Don't take too many punches sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, certain punches are illegal when you take them. So make sure you pay close attention to those kind of punches. The ref is working really, really hard to make this fight really calm. Because you don't want them to really gain to each other's anger and their, you know, you want the fight to be calm and interesting and entertaining. That's what we're here for, entertainment. Look at that. Pay close attention to Roy. Look at that. Look at that. They're dancing and having fun, you know what I mean? Because, like, there's certain times in life where, like, you look back and realize you were at a certain age or a certain time. Now you're a little bit older, and now you can have a little more fun. Because they might be having more fun than they ever had in their career in this fight, this rematch. This is a rematch, by the way. You can't find a real fight online. Just pay close attention. Look at it. Look at its form. Look at that. You can tell to play video games, too, back in the days. Look at that. Look at the ref. Good fight for Thriller. Good fight for Tyson, Roy Jones. Good fight. Good trainers. Good camera people. Great boxing gloves too. You know, like boxing gloves and the sponsor you have does do a lot. You know, it manages a lot. You know. Look at the punches they're taking. It's kind of heavy a little bit, so you gotta kind of have to like rewind a little bit and see who's winning right here. Who would you say is winning right here? Put in the comment section below. I'll give you a free shirt, any kind of color. I'm coming out with a new black one, but if you tell me the size and the right color, you can get it. Look at that. Look at the footwork they have. You know, they're getting ready for their food. They're gonna eat after their after party and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because this is not just this boxing. But the boxing event is just one stage throughout the whole boxing period. Comes from signing papers, from face to face, from training and everything like that. So this is right here is just a process. You know, look at that. Look at that, you know what I mean? Like, they can't get in each other's faces like that, you know what I mean? They can't do that because they're a little bit older. They are really heavyweight boxers. Both are the best as well, too. Cheers up for Mike Tyson taking this fight, you know, one of the greats of all time for having a rematch almost 20 years later. Look at this. This is history right there. If you pay close attention, you know what I mean? A new fight is coming up soon, you know what I mean? More fights are coming up. This is just the beginning of his emperor, you know what I mean? His empire that he started off with, bringing the oldies back. The Snoop Dogg right here commenting, you know, shout out to Snoop Dogg. You know he smokes weed too. Snoop Dogg does not play. A Snoop Dogg, you know, he got mixtapes coming out soon too. Check it out, you know. Look at these two champions, heavyweight. I'm so happy we got to see this. Shout out to all the older people who got to see it as well. You know what I mean? We got to see this fight. That is great. I'll see you guys later. Check out my new video. Like, subscribe, comment in the section below. And I'll see you guys.